night would sing a song scarier than the screams from purgatory, and Lloyd at that moment thought about what was going on and wondered if he had come down to insult him. The king of hell standing in the flames said that he was sure that he would be able to make the souls that had fallen into hell desperately beg to be killed a second time. And the hero at that moment was thinking about why he was being so rude to him, because he was an ordinary person, and if someone else heard him, they would think that he was some kind of demon king or the 12th supreme master of the demon sword. Part of the ruler's face appeared and he, calling him by his real name, asked him what he thought. Black tentacles flew out of the ground, wrapped around Lloyd and frightened him, and Helcaros asked if he would go to hell with him. The owner of the underworld extended his hand to him and asked if he would use his talents for joy. The hero tried to free himself from the tentacles that tied him up, and then the tentacles covered his eyes and the protagonist screamed loudly. But then a notification came out behind him telling him not to scare him so much. The Demon King stood in the flames and said nothing. Then he smiled and asked if people were too noisy. The notification said that it was capable of terrible things and asked if he wanted to test it. Then Helcaros lowered his eyes and said nothing and agreed. The flames quickly swirled around him and he agreed to play by the rules. The tentacles and flames disappeared without a trace. The hero suddenly woke up in sweat and horror. All his bedding was torn off and scattered. He got out of bed and rubbed his cheek thinking about whether he really sweated so much or if it was not a dream, and then he wondered who he was talking to at the end and did not understand what was happening. Then there was a knock on Lloyd's door and Xavier who asked for permission to enter, to which he agreed. When the blonde entered the room, he saw his master and asked why he was sweating so much, and he said that it was too hot in his sleep and asked why he came. And the swordsman calmly looked at him and said that a guest from afar had come to him. The protagonist was surprised at first and said nothing meaningfully, but then he made such a face that you could be scared and asked if it was true. While they were walking down the corridor, Xavier asked why he didn't ask any questions, to which he said that he didn't have any. Smiling, Lloyd asked if it was an Eastern princess, to which the knight immediately asked if he knew that she would